Dragon Ball, horror, kaiju, and more. Steven's Toy Reviews.
Hey there, collectors, it's going to be Steven here, and welcome back to another SH Monster Arts unboxing. And joy to everyone, we are out of Godzilla for right now. We are going to be taking a look at a franchise that should have been featured long ago, but perhaps not, because they were able to work out the kinks in some winged monsters like Ghidorah. Yes, so we have a dragon, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Unfortunately, though, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! They don't have three of them things for now. So, MSRP is a little bit iffy on this guy because this did come out at the end of December of 23, actually released on December 29th, for the tune of 14,300 yen with tax. Now, if you get this through US distribution, it's going to be $140, that's rounding. If you were to take the exchange rate at the time that this was announced for solicitation, the way that Bluefin used to do things, they're now Bandai Namco Toys and Collectibles, the collectible branch, Bandai Collect, it would have been about $98 if we went for the taxed amount. Again, that's the way that it used to be, but now they're doing 100 yen to $1. So why they're doing that, I don't quite know. So buy domestic, import, save money, because I imported this, I spent 110 bucks. All right, so it's too big for the 360 spin turntable. So we're going to have to do this, and then let's do some close-up shots. So this is going to be kind of one of the newer-ish style boxes that Tamashii Nations is doing, where we have the quote-unquote front of the box, where we have a nice stock image of the promo shot that they used for the figure, but it's edited a little different. You can see Blue Eyes in all his glory. There's some embossment to the box. The Blue Eyes picture has a little bit of a texture to it. It's pretty glossy. On the back of the box, we have the more so traditional window where we can see the figure, and it's pretty cool because we do have some more promo shots. We do have the epic original SDK pose for the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I still have my first edition one that I have in my deck. Yes, it is triple sleeved. Don't care if it's tournament legal, but nevertheless, we do have the effect part for the Burst Stream of Destruction, or White Lightning, whatever you would prefer to call it. We're going to continue and go ahead with the top and the bottom and the sides of the box, but I will note that I did hold up my phone to use the Google Lens, the translation feature, and all of it is just basically the same promo material that you know, maybe you love, maybe you hate, but it's basically just fluff, filler stuff that really doesn't matter. So with that being said, let's go ahead and make sure that everything is lined up evenly and appropriately, and all right, we're back. Now, the only other thing that I do want to make mention of is, if you do import, make sure that you do get it from a reliable place. I usually use like Amazon Japan or HobbyLink Japan because they do have actual customer service. I had an issue with a Figma through Amazon Japan. They did give me a return label, but DHL couldn't figure out how to use their own shipping label to return back, and Amazon Japan pretty much helped me out with that even more. HLJ, they've helped me with issues, so yeah, if you're going to import, make sure you get it through a reputable seller, but if you are going to buy domestic, US sellers as well, plenty of options available, and you actually have solid customer service that you don't have to fight possible language barriers. So, you know, price isn't always necessarily going to be that, and we'll talk about that in another video. So, let's open Blue Eyes here. I always like to open up my figures on the end where there is not going to be a window. All right, so this is not an issue. I just noticed this as I was cutting it. So this is something that's kind of died down in the community, collecting community recently, but I just wanted to bring it up again for purposes if somebody is worried. You'll see that it's double taped. This is new. This has never been opened. I'm the first person to open this. This double tape just means quality control inspection from the factory. It's not a big deal. So if you ever see that, if you got something, someone claims it's new, you see double of the same looking tape, don't freak out. I'm making hand gestures behind the camera. You can't see it. That just basically means everything's good. They just wanted to check it, or maybe it got damaged at the factory. They wanted to double check or something, and you know. All right, so here's the tray with everything. So the support stand will be hidden behind Blue Eyes. Behind Blue Eyes! Copyright claim. As I move the camera. So interestingly, I really did think that the White Lightning effect part would have been just a reused Kamehameha. Don't you move. Okay. But it apparently is not. So let's look at the instructions here. So here is how you do everything. So these are not just Kamehameha parts reused, apparently. You have very specific pegs and holes. Yep. That's going in the video that you have to match up so you don't break anything, which is pretty cool. So you have to match the mouthing shape. All right, cool. You can even see we have the separate parts over here. The separate specific pegs for your holes. I can get away with that too. Here's the support stand, which interestingly enough, I have seen some pictures where you only need the crotch cradle. So this way you can support the sphere with the pegs and the holes. And you don't necessarily need the wing stands. So that's cool. And red eyes too as well, apparently. They announced red eyes. But it is recommended that you do use the wing support. So if you do need to get to Tamashi's website, help if I zoomed in the correct way, wouldn't it? If you are on TV, you can go ahead and hold up your phone or even on your computer. You can scan that QR code, or you can go to this website, or actually you can just go to that. You can go there. Or if you would like to do any sort of surveys and so forth, you can actually go right on there, do the same thing, and you can take surveys for the different figures. It's not exclusive to Japanese customers. Don't let anyone fool you. Or if for whatever reason they decide that they're going to tag you for not being in Japan, use a VPN. We're in the modern day and age, kids. Don't let companies tell you what you can or can't do. Okay. So, it doesn't look like there's any tape, and my camera does not like the fact that I'm working with a blue action figure on a white background. So let's go ahead and open Blue Eyes up. So the prototype definitely seemed, oh, lots of noise. Definitely seemed to be bigger to me. I don't know, but yeah. All right, so here is the burst stream. Interchangeable pretty much with White Lightning because of manga, anime, translation, not. I am going to, that is the Haya King Ghidorah. I'm going to go ahead and put the burst stream together and we'll jump back real quick. All right, so we're back, and I know maybe it would have been a bit more help to do this on screen for you, but it is pretty difficult to walk and chew gum at the same time. But what I'll tell you is that I believe the correct order is going to be D, B, C, A. So it goes in that order starting here. So D, B, C, A. And then finding the holes actually on the sphere is not that difficult. You just have to remember that if you follow the instructions, C is kind of tucked away. And then we have one extra little hole here. And I guess that is going to be for the support stand. And then that is how Blue Eyes is going to hold it in his mouth. So it would have been cool if we got like a full-on burst stream energy effect, but you know, I'll have videos to help you out. All right, so I'm going to put this off to the side because I will say that, you know, these parts do pop off pretty easy. They don't have like a... When you first go to put the extra energy beams in, they're kind of hard, but then they like to wiggle around. But the ones that are already in, they feel really, really stiff. So I'm going to put this off to the side. Now... the support stands are pretty much standard, straightforward Tamashii stage stuff. So I don't feel like we really need to go over that. But what we need to go over is going to be another attempt at a dragon with a wing structure, somewhat similar to King Ghidorah 2019. That Bandai fumbled. One piece of protective plastic on the figure. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh. Okay. How do I say this correctly? Do you remember what I... Oh, that would have been cool. Do you remember what I said for my Gamera Rebirth review for Gamera? So he's going to be the worst SH MonsterArts in the line. Blue Eyes is going to be the second, and he's going to be the worst dragon. For the same reasons. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. There are a few critiques. But, all right. Review. I gotta get working on it. This is the best dragon figure that they've ever made. Thank you for watching. Review. It just got moved up way in priority because wow. This is amazing. I was not thinking that it was going to be this good. Wow. I just can't stop saying wow. I was legitimately not anticipating Blue Eyes being this good, this solid of a figure. Whoa. I don't know, man. This is really impressive. And the thing is that he's not so huge that 3 is not unreasonable. I don't want my wife to hear that. All right. Thank you for watching. This should be going up on a Monday. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. Take care. I'll catch you in the next video.